They're building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Welbeck. Now, this could be a chance, and that's a good ball. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. And that has left him in a heat. Shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what this fella Gavi's been tasked with. Because he's very good at progressing the ball, recycling the ball, distributing the ball. And you'd expect him to be in a box-to-box type role. But I also like his energy, his dynamism, his telling passing. And he adds so much more than that to the side.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has ended up in no man's land. Joao Felix looking to get on the end of this. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Joao Felix delivers. Now it's Mateus Pereira. Tries to play it through. Thinks about the shot. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, he's the one person you wanted that to fall to, and we saw this.
Sporting yet to have an attempt on goal. He can run onto that. Fabian Ruiz. And he's worked it through. And no, that was never going to make it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's a cute ball. Johnson in acres of space out wide. That'll be a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cristante. And Thiaw. Husai. Delaney. Strokes it back. Husai. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Welbeck. And he shoots! Looking for options for movement. Delaney. Approaching the half-hour mark. He's on it. Can he get away? Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fabian Ruiz. Pass somewhat off target. Welbeck. Now it's Delaney. And this is Welbeck. Some really good ball movement. Welbeck. Oh, shooting chance! There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Matches Pereira. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That has not gone well. Now it's Johnson, and it's Gavi. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception.
Sporting certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Tries to pass it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Delaney does really well to win the ball there. Matches Pereira. He's in a great position here. Great defending, strong and determined.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Gavi. And the counter is on. Now it's Johnson. Brennan Johnson. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gavi. Now it's Icardi. Nicely spread. Now it's Joao Felix. Short changes him with that pass. Looking to play him in. Mathias Pereira. Oh, played through for the wide man. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's just beyond his reach. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Fabian Ruiz. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's a pretty loose pass. Gavi! Mathias Pereira. Oh, red, nice interception. Fabian Ruiz. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Welbeck is herring after that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Sporting still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for a runner.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gavi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Johnson. Now it's Johnson. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substitution for Sporting, number 79.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19.
So that's two now without reply.
Coming on the
Well,
field,
now's the time you can afford to be
number
more
22,
daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
And it's Gavi. He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Vila. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is lovely. Martinez deals with that comfortably. Downs. Into the last quarter of an hour.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Vila. And it's Andrich. And it's played in. No, that's too long. Downs. Strong running down that left flank. Till. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Closing in on... And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short.
Sporting really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Some resolute defending there. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rodrigo Bacau cuts it out. Engages and forces him off the ball. Usai makes the interception. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mukoko! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Sporting perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warmer... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night. Football's ultimate theatre. The action has already started. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That's a cute ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive without the ball, but one of the better distributors when he's on it. He usually slots into a deep midfield role, linking up with the wide men and centre-backs, but he's just as effective when he gets further up the pitch to find something more telling.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Referee has just said play on. Johnson. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. That's a good ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. He's having a go. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. And one more try.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Brennan Johnson, and he was quick to react. Cristante going full steam ahead down the left flank. He is through here. Johnson, and he stands tall, impenetrable. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Sporting still without a single shot on target. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for the run. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Guimaraes. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made it. Shoots! Molina gets rid without sophistication. Joao Felix. That's good running with the ball. And here's Johnson. Lovely. Even Nielsen! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great chance! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could...
And a chance! Goal! Sporting! Into the lead once more. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now they can break here. Gavi. Oh, this is a very good run. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, this looks sharp. Passing is crisp and sharp. Till. Gavi. Now it's Johnson. That is good alertness. Now it's Till. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Sporting head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Till. Now that's well seen too. Molina. That has not gone well. Till. Real chance! He's scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
This looks promising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here.
Sporting really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Molina tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Gavi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gavi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. And he's intervened well there. Cristante. Molina kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Guimaraes, Rodrigo Bacau calmly anticipates. Now it's Adams, knocks it into space. A probing pass, and nicely intercepted. Oh, this is a great position. It's not an especially good pass, that. Joao Felix. Sporting do have a chance to counter here. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Sporting de Portugal.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 39. El dorsal 10.
Sporting really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
El dorsal 5.
And this is Welbeck. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Sporting de Portugal.
So there's going to be another change here.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 3.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get it through? Oh, he's onto this. Icardi. And they've got rid. Delaney. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he lines up a cross. Great vision. Johnson receives it in a good position here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Great ball if he can get there. Andrick.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's not got that quite right. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be.